Hi everyone. As we come to the end of what has been a very strange time indeed, I thought that this was probably the best way to communicate with you. I want to share some thoughts and a bit of information with you. So I'll ask the question, how has lockdown been for you? Are you one of these people that has loved not being at school and taken the opportunity to get involved with things like running and cycling and walking? Have you taken on some new hobbies perhaps? Maybe found some new interests? Maybe you've been really creative. If you've had a chance to see the incredible work from the Digital Summer Festival, then you'll see how creative some people have been. We've got our artists, musicians, computer programmers, fans of literature and maths and all sorts contributing to what is an incredible thing. So please do have a look at that if you haven't seen it yet. It's amazing. And of course there's been some online learning to keep you busy. And one or two of you, I'm sure, have had the opportunity to speak to your tutor on the phone. How was that? For many people, this lockdown has been really tough. Not being able to see family and friends, not being able to do the normal things like go to school and have end-of-year trips and celebrations, not being able to go to concerts, and of course in some cases really serious illness or possibly bereavement. We're really aware of the difficulties that many of you have faced, and we want you to know that we're here to help support you as you return to us in September. When you think about how long we've been in lockdown, it must feel like it's been absolutely ages. And one of the reasons for that is because the younger that you are, the slower time seems to pass. This model represents a 13-year-old, and each brick represents one of the years of their life. So take a whole year out, it's a big proportion. If you're a bit older, like me, it doesn't feel like it's been as long. So, more years experience. Just this compared to this hardly feels like anything. And what if you're even older? Say, like Mr. Whitehurst. A single year will seem like nothing in comparison. It will go past in the blink of an eye. So if you're thinking this seems to have gone on forever, then don't worry, you're not alone with that, and it's typical of young people. But remember, it will end, we will get through it, and then we can hopefully get back to normal as soon as possible. Now, as it's been so long since you've been in school, I thought I'd share a clip with you to show you some of the changes that have been going on since you've been away. wonder what kind of person you are when it comes to working from home. Are you the kind of person that gets up 6 a.m. sharp, straight down to work, getting it all done, all tasks complete before lunchtime? Maybe you're the kind of person who struggles to get organised, wondering which piece of work to get done first and then kind of worrying that it's not going to get finished. Maybe you're the kind of person who struggles to avoid the distractions at home. So many more exciting things to do that you put the working off to later or not at all. And maybe the thought of work just stresses you out completely, that all you want to do is curl up in bed and forget about it and hope it goes away. All of these examples are understandable, so I want to give you all some reassurances about September. These are some of the questions and worries that you might have when thinking about coming back to school in September. Firstly, will I get in trouble for not completing the work? No, you won't be in trouble. People have found this really difficult and some people have coped better than others, but we don't need to give anyone the extra stress worrying about getting punished for not completing some work. The most important thing is that we all get back and we can move forward together positively. Will I be able to get back into a routine? Well, this is going to be difficult for all of us, having been away for so long. That's both students and staff. But I think you'll be surprised. It will take a bit of time, but before you know it, you'll be back into the swing of things. What about any work that I've missed? Am I going to be able to catch up? Well, people have found things more or less difficult with getting their work done, and we need to be sensible about spending a reasonable amount of time catching people up. We're not going to get it all done by week 2, so don't feel that we're going to put you under pressure to do so. If you're in year 10 or year 12, you may be thinking, oh no, I've got exams next year, what's going to happen? Well, we're still waiting for some extra guidance from the government on this, but the important principle here is that we, or they, are not going to let you be disadvantaged. Adjustments will be made and we'll support you through it. So please, as far as possible, do not worry about them. We'll get you ready. Will I be able to pick up where I left off with my friends? Well, this will have been difficult for people during lockdown. Some of you will have kept in touch and others of you may not have been able to. So on our first day back, you're going to spend 2 hours in your tutor group, and part of that will be to spend time catching up with people, reconnecting and rekindling those old friendships. It's also a really useful opportunity for us to explain to you some of the things that will be happening in school and some of the new routines that we're going to have to keep everyone safe. So what will school be like when you return in September? Well, I can tell you that you're going to receive the warmest welcome from staff. We work in schools because we really love working with young people. We're incredibly proud to be your staff. We're going to give the extra support to those people who need it to make sure we can get everyone back on track as quickly as possible. I managed to catch up with a few staff around school, so in a second I'll end this video with some smiling faces that you'll be familiar with. So please, if you hear nothing else from this message, hear this. Don't worry. We will look after you. We can't wait to see you again, and we hope that you have a great summer.